Hello and welcome to the Memory Arcade. Okay, so second Okami session. Do we actually have game audio? Oh, capture card's not working. There we go. Yeah. Streamlabs OBS can be a little finicky with everything. Can be a little finicky with when the capture card is on or not on, but anyway. It's not something that should concern us during the stream. Anyway, welcome back to Okami, everyone. So thanks to, I believe, Eldercat for also following with their work account. That's super cool and helps me out a lot. We cracked the 50 followers a little while ago, but I'm glad that there's still followers coming in, so for the whole affiliate thing, there will be a little bit of a cushion. Yeah. So, to recap, we are the Sun Goddess, Okami Amaterasu. We are highly motivated to smite evil. That is, our character is literally falling asleep every other minute. But other than that, yeah, we've made a little bit of headway in helping the villagers of Kamiki Village. You know, to restore life and peace and daylight to their place, you know, as a deity of creation is wont to do. And, yeah. Let me... Oh yeah, that's better. I'm still trying to navigate the whole Joy-Con ergonomics situation. Like, the left Joy-Con, when it had the little strap extension on, it was a little too thick, and that became uncomfortable for my left hand real quick. And just now it was a little... when the extension isn't on, you have these somewhat sharp edges that start digging into your hand. It's a whole thing. Now I put some cloth between it, and it's okay for now. I don't know. If I end up streaming more games with separate Joy-Cons, I might as well look into alternate like strap replacements that are a little bit more ergonomic. And again, I don't know. I just thought about maybe using my Super Nintendo, like my 8-bit do, SN30 or SN30 Pro, which also, I believe, supports motion, but it's also very clicky. I don't know. I think if there's one thing where I may wind up... Oh, wait. That funny. Okay. Oh, there's much to find here. There's one thing that I'm a sucker... The stray beads. The stray beads are basically the golden skulltulas, so they are a giant collectathon, and if you have like 50 or 100 of them towards the end of the game, you've been observant. And I'm not sure what the final reward for that is. Oh, sleeping. Yeah, so Shinshu Field got that mostly figured out. But there was some the map. Side of the bridge. Yeah, when it comes to controllers, I'm kind of a sucker in terms of I see a shiny thing and I want it, and I'm not that much of a gadget hound, but for some reason controllers really get it. I have a Steam controller, I'm a huge fan of my Pro controller. Like I said, I own one of those 8-bit do thingies, and just now I saw that they re-released the Super Nintendo variant of the like 8-bit do, released as another Super Nintendo Lite controller, but this time they added grips, like modern grips for your hands to rest on the left and right. And immediately I'm like, but what if this one? And what I'm really excited about is that Nintendo recently, like some, I think, FCC filings, that's how these things usually get out. Anyway, the rumor mill says that Nintendo would soon be releasing Super Nintendo controllers for the Switch, like official remakes of that. And I'm not terribly interested in those controllers because, like I said, that 8-bit do controller that I have is a pretty good Super Nintendo replica. What I'm excited about is that this probably means that the Nintendo Online service is soon getting a bunch of Super Nintendo games. And yeah, really cool. Like for a relatively inexpensive service to finally have access to a bunch of all that stuff that they used to sell piecemeal to us for 2 generation by way of the Virtual Console. That's the Moon Shrine. People purify themselves here before visiting the Moon Cave. Oh, so that's okay. Oh. Oh dear me, this is awful. Again, with the characters basically wearing their character traits as hats. This is a priest. I think it's a man. And he has a miniature version of his own temple as headwear. Most welcome guest that has wandered into our shrine. Your timing is immaculate, Wolf. I need to speak to you. Outside is Lake Harami, Nippon's largest lake. In the middle of it, there was an old shrine called the Moon Cave, but it's completely disappeared. Vanished into thin air. It enshrines the wicked demon that Nagi and Shiranui once defeated. It housed Tsukuyomi, the fabled sword that keeps the demon at bay. That demon, its name was... Wait, oh, I'll be cursed if I say it. Oh, so it's Voldemort. We're fighting Voldemort. I'm honestly okay with beating a Voldemort. Fucking fascist fuck. But, of course it's Orochi. Anyway, the point is, what on earth has happened to the shrine? It's got day and night, but the Tao Master Waka. Ooh, Waka comes into play this early. On the one occasion he has to go back to the city this happens. Oh dear. Lately, there have been monsters hunting these parts as well. Those mischief-making monsters are the worst. I expect this is their doing. Well, maybe not this time. but they still need to be dealt with. I've already prepared a wanted list for them. Aye, there were bounties in this game. Mika's wanted monsters: Onimaru the Incorrigible, Bivamaru the Vandal, Akusa the Interloper, Izo the String Cutter, Toya of the Short Temper. These are all very good nicknames, and yeah, as you can imagine, these are just kind of like elite versions of our regular monsters. But yeah, it's a fun side activity to do. The gods will have marked all those wanted monsters with a sign. You'll know as soon as you lay eyes on them. However, they're very cautious, they only come out at night. Will you go put this list up somewhere obvious, Wolf? I'm sure some brave soul will step up to the challenge. You obtained Mika's monster notebook. May the gods protect you always. Hey, this is a sweet job for us, Amy. Let's keep this list handy, and take care of all those mischief-making monsters ourselves. I mean, we're gonna run into them whether we like it or not. So we might as well collect the reward too. Anyway, seems they only come out at night. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I think we can't yet. Oh, this game is so good about tutorializing stuff. You know, Onimaru the Incorrigible, because we can make it day, because we're the sun goddess, but I don't think we can make it night yet, because we have to get, yeah, we basically need to learn how to draw a moon into the sky. It's one of the monsters of the list. It's got an exercising arrow stuck in it. Exercising arrows are sacred relics for driving away evil. It means somebody really wanted to get rid of this monster. Come on, Amy, let's finish it off. Don't let it get away. Maybe I'm just mentally prepared for the game's bullshit, but it seems the motion controls, the drawing seem a little more lenient than they were on the Wii. Just basically all I ever wanted out of this game. That was one of the monsters from the Monster Notebook. We just happened to find it. Well, it found us because tutorial. Oh, you never know what you'll find next. You know that Monster Notebook you have? Well, you can cross out the wanted monster if you're taking care of it. The monster you just finished off is on the wanted list. Go ahead and strike the name off the list with your brush. Oh, really? What? Still trembling with excitement or something? Cross the name out of a straight line from left to right. Oh, come on. I just complimented the motion controls and now they're gonna fuck me like that. Let's do as if it was... left. Right. Jesus Christ. One last monster. At this rate, it won't be long before you can cross them all out. Once you defeat all wanted monsters, go see the priest. He will give you a reward. Yeah, the moon cave is kind of gone. Oh wait, it's still there. Or maybe it dropped into the spirit world. Huh? We passed in the shrine gate and followed the narrow path. So where the heck's the moon cave? It should be right here. Hey, what's with that big old mountain over there? Since when did that appear in the middle of Lake Harami? They say the moon cave is where Nagi slew the legendary beast. But that huge mountain is way too big for the moon cave. I remember. I mean, just look at it. It's massive. Pretty sure we can't enter this evil. Oh, ouch! What the heck? There's some kind of barrier here. Never seen one so powerful before. We're better off staying away from this thing. Obviously the moon cave is a no-go, and it will be for a little while. Pretty sure like 20 hours in until we actually get to confront her, if not longer. I'm here. Never mind. Does this... Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure I already scouted out the entrance to Agatha Forest. But I guess the game wants me to drown in the pond. At least once, so... like I need another brush technique to make this. Oh, Annie. It's definitely something I explore. Got a forest port. The ferry between Shinshu Field and Nagata Forest docks here. The ferry used to run frequently, but been out of service ever since the water level dropped. Well, Amy, I think we've seen about all there is to see here in Shinshu Field. Maybe it's time we check in on Sakuya back in Kamiki Village. Yeah, that was pretty much... Let's just fight a few more enemies, just so... Nice. Cool. I think we have a pretty good handle on basic monsters. Jeez. The reflector technique. Oh, yeah, we have a dodge mode. I should remember that. Eating. I think we met horses. Oh. Eggs. And horses. Treasures. Where is the... Huh. Weird. I was quite convinced that we would get the bounty list here. We do this. Drop by the cave priest. More time. What? None of the names here were crossed out before. I thought you'd been sensing less mischief makers recently. So who's been dealing with them? Surely it wasn't you. Oh, how ridiculous of me. A wolf couldn't take them on. Who on earth was it then? Oh. Oh well, I guess we have that list somewhere. Yeah, just go to Kamiki and... Cash flow, Now, there was one that cost like 100 grand, and then one for the rosaries, and we don't have rosaries. So we can't learn any right now. Miki's doing pretty okay. Wow, what's all this? The village is just bustling with activity. I don't know what's going on. Oh good sir. I've been sent to do the Shopping, Happy Pop. I'm gonna up to 5. That's happy. Come on. God. Oh. No rabbit just now. I will say this, I think it's a touch more lenient than the Wii version, although with no evidence to back that up. But the Joy-Con gyro is, as a mere pointing device, it's like it doesn't translate as well as a Wiimote. At least not the. And that might not be an inherent flaw to the hardware, but maybe just implementation on Capcom's part or whoever did the part. But when I was playing Metroid Prime the other day, the pointing was pretty accurate. I might be too far away. Or not. Hello! Oh, joy to see life returning to the land. Just 11 more to go. We'll be blessed with a miracle when all the trees are in bloom. Oh. See? Please do. Well, if it isn't Snowball, hard at work guarding our territory. The most refreshing breeze suddenly started blowing today. Hi Gwentara, how are you? How many years has it been since Kohana was green and fertile? Back then, the village tree were in full bloom. Oh. Bit low energy. Hope the stream can cheer you up a little. By the way, how are the audio levels of the game? Like, can you hear the great music good? Okay. I did turn out the pseudo voice acting a little bit so it wouldn't collide with my voice so much, but I hope you can still hear them, like say when Mrs. Orange sings. She's the sweetest old lady. Keeps drifting to the... There we go. Oh, I already got them all? Okay, this Mr. Orange. Yeah, 12 men. At last, the answer to all my prayers. All the religious trees have sprung back to life. It is time to harness the power that dwells within the good earth. Yes, it is time for the Konohana Shuffle. I shall summon back the spirit of the divine tree Konohana. Sake of Valor. But first, I must break my vow of temperance. I shall gingerly sip the sake, and soon we shall see blossoms. Well, chuck it, old man. Oh yes, oh yes. Hey Gramps, you okay? You got a really weird look in your eyes. Snowball, be soon. What you're about to see is the stuff of legends. Behold, the secret of secrets. Give you the Konohana Shuffle. Oh, I'm sorry. Kinda caught me off guard that there's participation. We'll try again immediately. The tree was supposed to become a blaze of blossoms. Konohana Shuffle nothing but a sham? No, it cannot be. I won't give up. I shall keep dancing till Konohana blossoms. Once again, the secret of secrets, the Konohana Shuffle. I mean, it means we get to see it again. No! God damn it. It didn't work either. The tree was supposed to become a blaze of blossoms, etc., etc. I'm gonna move away from the display a little bit. I have that. So I can move my arm properly. Grandpa's dance looks like it might actually work. Emmy, give him a hand, okay? Hold on, old man. Okay. He's out cold. And it's Sakuya. Oh, great Amaterasu. Sakuya? You're alive, and you, look very nice. Little bug friend, I see you're full of spunk as always. I also owe this elderly gentleman my deepest thanks. What bravery! Mere words cannot express the depth of my gratitude. Thank you all. I've been restored. Thanks to you all, I've been restored and re-energized, and oh my. Boo. Of course, the one who deserves my thanks and respect the most is none other than the glorious god Amaterasu. Praise be to you. Like a lot of praise. Oh good, she got rid of the S window. I cannot guarantee that it will mean salvation for all of Nippon, but if you restore the guardian saplings spread about the land, you too will benefit from the power that results. I will remain in Kamiki, praying for your mission's success. I look forward to gazing upon you again. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Oh man, what now? Oh, are we meeting more family? Yeah, we're meeting more family. Oh, it's another monkey. Oh damn. O Amaterasu, origin of all that is good, and mother to us all, long have I hidden myself here among the nature of Kamiki. But the time has come for I, Hazugami, proud member of the Hanagami trio of flora gods, to reveal myself. May my power be of assistance on your grave quest. I think we're getting the lily pad now. Holy smokes, that was Hasugami. With the water lily power. Wait, whose grave are we looking at? Technically, we just walked away from our own grave. You can create lily pads on water. You can use them to cross any body of water. Let's try it out. Come on, this way, Amy. I've been eyeing the treasure chest out there for some time. Why don't you create some lily pads there? Make them like stepping stones all the way to the islet. The water lily brush technique creates lily pads on water. All you gotta do is draw circles on the water. Come on, Farewell. Let me see you. You work wonders with that brush of yours. Yeah, this should... Yes, that's it. Hey, wipe that smirk off your face, Farewell. At least we don't have to worry about getting wet anymore. Wow, now that you have this new power, let's use it to travel a bit further out of the village. Remember the waterway leading to the forest that I told you about? Yes, we do. Yes, we do indeed. Our little Sakiyu is back to her old peppy self, but there are still lots of guardian saplings that haven't blossomed. Yeah, I think she'll be fine for a while. Got her piece. Can get... Okay. Can. Oh, don't do this to me now. Really? I feel so betrayed right now. Maybe over there it will be steep enough for a wall jump. There we go, that's the ticket. Thoughts you only have in video games, like, if I drown myself, will I just go back to the shore? And let's be nice. Okay. So, this is Susano's cabin. You should definitely save, especially after that dance routine we do. Where to go still? Also, welcome back, Kazimak. How are you? There has to be something behind that waterfall. It's basically the law. Had trouble finishing the shuffle segment? I can't blame you. Like, sometimes the controls are super chill and do just what you want them to, and then you have moments like this where oh. So what I did, what then was working for me consistently, like imagine if Emmy's mirror is the blossom and it would start here. I went up a little bit and then very slowly, you don't exactly have to rush this, did the thing, and that worked for me after like 2 or 3 failures. But yeah, I remember getting really angry at the game on the Wii version sometimes, because it just wouldn't cooperate in moments where, like boss fights. It would just leave you leave you out to dry during a boss fight, and that sucked. Oh, by the way, didn't Mrs. Orange promise us some cakes? Nothing to eat here. I feel so betrayed. And other than that, I think we've been very thorough with Kamiki. Not a trace of evil remains here. Life in the village is restored. Aha, you certainly look pleased with yourself. But still, now a great darkness shrouds your vision. May the enlightenment of Buddha await you. I like that. He's a Buddhist, we're Shinto deity, and we kind of just get along. That's really sweet. Can we talk to Sakuya if we... Yeah. Ooh. Ah, Kami Amaterasu, beloved mother to us all. I am flattered that you have judged my prayers worthy. The vile creatures that threaten our world are growing in strength. It is of the utmost importance that we exercise great caution. As you rejuvenate each guardian sapling, I sprout a new fruit. These are known as guardian fruit. They contain wondrous treasures that I am honored to offer to you. Each time you revive a sapling, you may return to Kamiki for more. Here, receive my offering. Your journey will be a long one, but perhaps this will aid you. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Team Rocket blasting off again. Got that furrow, revive a sapling, and get some fruit. Don't be shy, there's nothing like a present from a hot babe. Oh, Isun. You obtained a bullhorn. Is she just offloading stuff to us that she would otherwise get rid of in a yard sale? Like this really tacky old bullhorn? Yeah, just redecorated the living room and doesn't fit anywhere, and I never really liked it. It was my ex-husband's. Anyway, it's not like we're gonna keep it, we're actually just get treasure to sell them. Yeah, we save for a little something all the way up there. We basically 100% at Kamiki now. That's a nice chunk of progress. I'm really glad how the game handles communication with the player. I'm always very cautious not to sell something in an RPG that I might need for something else later on, and this game more or less in so many words tells you, yeah, sell this shit. It's worth money, nothing else. I took care of these pigs already, okay. Yeah, let's just saunter over to Agatha Forest. Just saved. Like I'm sure there's some lily pad stuff that we could be doing. Move on. I think in Akata we'll also meet one of my favorite NPCs again. which is the sleeping bear. Yeah, the sleeping bear with a leaf on his head like Totoro and a ball. Another great feature, I pointed it this out last stream, when you put a cherry bomb right next to a ball that's supposed to explode, it will not have a timer. The bomb will go off right away. And you know, this game often gets compared to Zelda, but you would hope that at some point the Zelda devs would take notes from games like this. Then again, in Breath of the Wild, the bombs don't have a timer to begin with. So that's nice too. Right, the cursed zone. Oh, let's uncurse this place. The cursed zone expanded into the forest. I thought evil would shun areas with so much grass and trees. Must really be some curse the way it changed the forest. I don't remember I got a forest to be this expensive. Well, let's see if we will meet a new enemy type. Also, we need the first rosary weapon stat. It's an incredibly broken and wonderful cathartic weapon to use. Yeah, maybe we'll get one from Baka. I actually wanted to get Resident Evil 4 on the Switch as well, because the Wii version of that game was such a joy to play with the Wiimote, but apparently the Switch version does not have motion controls, because they just ported the PC version. And I mean, on one hand, it's nice to have one of the best games of the Resident Evil series available on another platform, you know, consumer choice and all that, but come on. And so, when I'm revisiting the Resident Evil series, which will probably include a trip to Spain, you know, in-game, where Resident Evil 4 is set, I'll just play the PC version, which I've had on Steam for a while. could play the V version, but in this case I think HD graphics beat out. Beat out the slightly better controls. I believe I cannot cut these yet. Oop. Oh, what's a house doing here in this cave? How could anyone live here with that cursed stone spreading around? I'm about to find out. Also, we learn to control water. Cat, don't make a racket. You've come, White Wolf, and you look troubled. You may call me Madame Fawn. I read bones to see the future. I knew you would come. I saw it in a vision. It looks like the world outside is in great chaos. This is not to say that it was not predestined to happen. However, this year is special. This is the 100th year since Nagi and Shiranori's adventure. You saw the enormous cursed area on your way here, did you not? Land rendered barren, all who approach tainted by darkness. Only one creature possesses the power to control this, Orochi. Even so, the rate at which it spreads, incredible. The curse can only be lifted by restoring the guardian saplings. Perhaps you will encounter one hidden here in Nagata Forest. That's enough idle talk for now. I'm trying to run a business here. Like I told you, I'm a fortune teller. The bones reveal all. If you have money, I can even tell you your future, Wolf. Interested? Sure. Aha, then let's listen to what the bones have to say, friend. Aww. Coming to me, I can see it. In the dense leafy forest, inside a cave sealed by a rock, a part of the wood sprite awaits to be revived. It waits for a holy bond to break the cracked rock. I can't tell you any more for now. You'll have to seek out clues yourself. Obtain Madame Fawn prediction. Yeah, but where do I look at Madame Fawn's prediction? Oh, the wanted list is in a logbook. Convenient. Okay. And yeah. Okay, there's no hints about the bounty's whereabouts. Sorry, but that's kind of obligatory. Good. Okay. Cannot go in there, period. Hmm? here. So this is all of limits. We have a very thin... this is the way. It's the fog texture. There we go. Yes! New divine instrument guarded by a guardian sapling. Eh? Wow, Sakuya's gonna spoil you at this rate. Anyway, this is gonna make your life a whole lot easier. The monsters are gonna try to get you anyway, any way they can, so you need to equip a good divine instrument and practice with it. But remember, there's more than simply equipping them. They can be equipped as a sub-weapon or as a main weapon. The weapon's effect will differ depending on how it's equipped. You can even pull off some secret techniques with your sub-weapons. And after your 100-year nap, you'll remember that much, right? I know you're not too bright. You soon, but no sweat. No thinking involved. Just try to equip the new divine instrument as a main weapon. Got the hang of it? Well, let me give you an example. You know that mirror of yours? Well, it acts as a shield when equipped as a sub-weapon. Oh yeah. Isun, I love Isun as a character. He's a great companion. And him being the occasional asshole is part of the charm. Beyond attack, press X to guard with it. You should test it out on the monsters in the area. Oh, and one more thing. Remember what Sakuya said, don't you? The sacred tree in Kamiki village will bear guardian fruit. Each time the guardian sapling is revived. Oh yeah, more junk. Make sure to stop by Sakuya's tree whenever you return to Kamiki. What I would like even more right now is to return to Onigiri Sensei and learn a stray beat technique. I'm actually really tempting of making a trip right now because stray beats are by far my favorite weapons. Okay. Let's Let's meet Sensei. Oh no. It's him. Speaking of lovable assholes... Come out, Waka. Ah, the call of the heavens, this earth, the sea. He summoned me forth to defeat evil. Not settled on a voice for him yet. Okay, no. He's making this easy. Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Bonjour. I love how they're both staring. Like, who the fuck is this guy? That crimson shading and divine instrument on your back? You look kinda weird, but I reckon you pack a punch, baby. Hey, think you're so special way up there, huh? Get down here and talk face to... Wait, did he say crimson shading? Can he see Amy's true form? You can. Yeah, let's dance. Hey, he drew a sword. Wee, this is how I get my point across, pun intended. The moment the cursed zone started spreading across Nippon, I saw the shadowy figure that removed the sacred sword Tsukuyomi flee into Kamiki village and seal the entrance to a huge rock. You guys know nothing about that, hmm? This guy gives me the creeps. Better keep your eye on him. Huh? Amy, you getting all worked up again? Magnifique! I wouldn't have it any other way. Now you shall get an earful of my beloved sword. Behold, pillow talk. Woof. This is actually one of the best combat themes in the game. Yeah, let's do this. Let's rock, baby! Actually, I just point out that music is way too low in mix right now. Okay, that's better. How are the audio levels on your end, chat? Like my voice compared to the game, and you know, because I really want the soundtrack to shine. It's been quite some time since I've tasted your power, Amaterasu. That's enough for now. Too late now. You're the one who picked the fight. Hey, wait, you know this guy, Amy? Uh-huh. Well, that was pretty tactless. Excusez-moi, baby. You see, I was looking into that cursed zone that struck this area, consumed all in its path, even the light of the sun. It is the curse of Orochi, the legendary eight-headed serpent. Orochi? I mean, several NPCs have now implied that Orochi is behind this. Do not utter that name without reason. Voldemort, Voldemort, Voldemort. That alone could curse the weak of mind. Orochi was slain 100 years ago by Nagi and Shiranui, and its evil spirit was sealed away in the Moon Cave, which I guarded. You know, the cave in the middle of the lake over on Shinshu Field. But someone has gone and freed Orochi by removing Tsukuyomi. The beast's evil has caused the cursed sun to cover this land. I never thought the sacred sword could be so easily removed. Whoever did it waited till I was back at the capital. It seems things are afoot that even I did not prophesize. Eat it. Eat it, Waka. We're way ahead of you, pretty boy. We've been busy dispelling the curse left and right. That Orochi's gonna be mincemeat when we're through with it. So you're the ones who revived the trees in this area. But a lot of time's passed since Orochi's return. You better pick up the pace, mon chéri. What? I'm sorry to say, but our battle just now was a big disappointment. You're not what you used to be, Amaterasu. You may have defeated Orochi long ago, but one cannot dwell on past glories. You have weakened greatly during your 100-year slumber. That's enough. Now tell me about that shadowy figure you saw fling with Tsukuyomi. What do we know? How do we know it wasn't you? Relax, my little bouncing friend. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little prophecy for you. I can see into the future, you know. I foresee a log and big thrills. Right, that situation. You'll know what I'm talking about when the time comes. Anyway, I must be off. The work of a prophet is never done. Au revoir. I actually said it. Au revoir, baby. What a freak. What the heck does he think who the heck does he think he is? Hey, wake up, Emmy. Work, work. We got work to do. Shit. He done schooled us. But yeah, Waka is... He's one of the good guys, definitely. He is very full of himself and... Oh. Oh, doesn't work yet, huh? And he will tease and spar with us several times during the game. And the battles always become a little more intense, and I really enjoy the battle theme that comes with it. Since it's basically like a duet. During all the battle themes in... Oh, it's a friend. Isn't this that bad? It was sleeping back in Hana Valley? Man, he's still sleeping. Let's call him Sleepy. Aww. Newly dubbed Sleepy. That's one happy bear. Seems he really likes spheres. I mean... Look, some people struggle to sleep comfortably, and Sleepy figured it out. So, more power to him. We'll obviously have to mess with him to some extent, but like I said, I wanna talk to Sensei first. Yeah, it's gonna be a little back and forth now. We are not getting fast travel for a little while. Not even sure if fast travel comes into play when we defeat Orochi. And say, I get money and conviction. So you've come again, my little lupine friend. Have you come to sharpen your skills? So you once again choose to try your hand at the fighting arts. I suppose I have no choice. I'll do as you wish, and I'll allow you to enroll in my dojo. But I must warn you, I won't hold back this time. Arrgh. Oh. Blast this weird game. I love it so much. Ah! I am mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge. Step inside to test your might. Cue the Mortal Kombat theme. Let the lesson begin. Well, practice the Spirit Storm Rosary technique. Take these tips to heart and remember them as we train. First, press Y to begin the attack. Press Y rapidly in succession. Time it well. Repeat until you connect 7 consecutive rosaries. Okay, I'm gonna button mash the hell out of this and see if timing is even a matter here. The more you press Y, the more powerful the hits become. Attack quickly and with beauty. Attack fiercely and with fury. Give it all you got and send the evil ones packing. Well, did you understand? Yeah, sure. Understand it with your body as well as your mind. On guard! Yeah, there's really no finesse to those basic combos, but that's why they are kinda essential to get. Because they're basically just a damage upgrade. Not bad, keep it up. Gonna make us do this like 5 or 6 times again, huh? But yeah, this is just me continuously mashing button. Also, good job, Nintendo. My microphone didn't pick up me hammering the Y button at all. Yeah, but the flip side is that I actually don't have to mash it as fast as I can. Oh, I actually do have to mash it as fast as I can to get the most hits in. Oh, okay. It's enough for now. Very impressive. You showed me your warrior spirit. You mustn't neglect that spirit. Train you every day to keep it strong. You may go now. Show those foul creatures the true nature of the warrior. Very mash the shit out of those buttons. Yeah, then we get up into the 40s. And so forth. Anyway. Had enough, eh? Listen, Wolf, gaining experience in a single skill is admirable, but you must never lose the drive for self-improvement. I pray that you do not forget that. So does his inventory eventually expand, or do we have to meet him or his relatives somewhere else? I mean, there's the Golden Fury, but... But that's for when we have too much money. Speaking of having too much of something, we have an awful lot. Like, we could just get the second stomach. This is life insurance in a big way. Or, you know, more health. More ink. I think the next fight that in some way treats us harshly will determine what we upgrade. Okay. Now we're gonna get another reward from Sakuya. Then it's back to Agata Forest for our actual mission. So really, something I just remembered is that depending on the divine instrument we're wielding as a primary weapon, the flowers that sprout behind us change in color. Oh, or maybe not. Maybe it's environment based. Yeah, might actually be the environment rather than the weapon. Or is it? Anyway. They're gonna give us the same speech, right? Great Mother Okami Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. She didn't even give us the speech, she just gave us the standard introduction and her standard send-off. Taint crystal. Crystallized quartz that emits an enchanting sparkle. You know what? I'm just really curious because this is a game where I adore all the little details so much. Go to stage 2. Yeah, no, you're right. It's just speed based. And if the flowers are wilted, it means that you're an Umber Witch. I get such a kick out of the fact that Boulder in Bayonetta 2 basically just turns into a white wolf and does the flower thing. Actually, it was a really funny moment earlier into the stream, where I tentatively praised the Switch motion controls to be a little more lenient than the Wii version, just, you know, based on my anecdotal experience. And then I had to cross out one of the bounties of the bounty list, and it took me like 7 tries to draw a straight line. And I was like, game, you're making me look bad. You're making us both look bad. Right. There's a big friend. And I imagine we'll need that seedling to some extent or somewhere. Don't forget. Could maybe give him this as a replacement? Hey, don't you dare. The physics for this sphere just went, whatever. There's a merchant up there, and there's some enemy who are about to taste the rosary of freaking annihilation. We rear-end the timer pretty much into the ground. Oh, not to worry. Uniquely shaped bead that shines on multiple layers of color. Cute. Do save in here, right? Because I need a bathroom break. And I'll be back in minutes. And we're back. Okay, so Agata Forest awaits in all its splendor now that we've resurrected the Guardian sapling. Got our first rosary weapon. And yeah, let's just see what this place has in store, other than dangerous wooden log experiences. Oh, hi. Oh, well, where did my little dog go? Where's dog go? Deep Abyss. This is the famous Deep Abyss of Agata Forest. I think there's... I'm not sure if there's a fishing mini-game. I mean, there probably is, because Japanese games with lots of side quests usually have them. But there's definitely a side quest involving this little guy and maybe his dog. And we're gonna... Excuse me. I know my chair's terribly creaky and I should do something about it. Okay. Oh, poor Ume. I wonder if she's okay. Oh, hello there, doggy. You all alone too? I'm Kokari. Pleased to meet you. Boy of the forest, Kokari. What this? This is my fishing pole. Actually, there's no fishing line or hook on it right now. But there's a reason for that. My dog Ume and I were exploring a secret place the other day. An ancient building known as the Tsuta Ruins. We had never been able to get into the ruins until we found a key deep in the forest. But when we went in, we heard a horrible roar from deep within. I didn't waste any time getting out of there. I locked the entrance to the ruins and hightailed it home. I thought Ume had followed me, but he was nowhere to be found. Oh dear, poor kid. I bet he's trapped back in those ruins. He must be crying, all scared and alone. Okay, yeah, no. That's our main mission now. If you know where he is, then why don't you go rescue him? This is no time to be fishing. Yes, well, there's a reason for that. You see, on my way home from the ruins, I fell near the water's edge and in went the key. I've tried my hardest to fish it back out, but I've lost all my line and hooks. All I have now is this pole. Ah. I tried my hardest to fish the key out, but lost all my line and hook. All I have now is the pole. Okay. Oh. So... Dude, if you... Man, this kid's a crybaby. Give him a good headbutt, Amy. Maybe that'll straighten him out. Ouch! Now cut it out. There's nothing I hate more than a crybaby. Shit. Bayonetta said the exact same line to Sarissa. You were the only one left, you're the one who left your dog in those dangerous ruins. So you gotta do whatever it takes to get the key and go help him. But, listen here, kid. Fishing is all about attitude. Attitude. There's nothing you can't catch with the right attitude, even if you don't have a line, apparently. Fish, babes, or whatever, it all can be yours. Son, can you just drop the pickup artist routine for a second when we're talking to a child? Go ahead, act like you're having fun. We'll watch. Yeah, obviously we're gonna draw the line for him. Boy, this rocky water sure gives me the creeps. People call it the deep abyss because they can't see the bottom. Maybe it's just dirty. But that's not why these waters are famous. Legend has it a humongous fish swallowed the moon reflected on the surface of the water. Ah, no one knows if the legend is true. But to this day, the moon never rises here in Agata Forest. Give the fairy tales a rest, will you, kid? They're so gloomy. Think more positive. They're fun. Okay, Amy. Let's use that celestial brush of yours to help him out. There should be some fishing line on this pole, but there's not. Or just make some by drawing a line from the pole. Yes, is soon. Draw a line connecting the fishing pole to a fish and get him to bite. Once it's hooked, push the left stick, move the Joy-Con. Ah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got it. Go from the fish? What? Oh. Oh, did I actually get a bite? Careful now, kid. Don't pull with all your might, you'll just wear yourself out. Just reel it in nice and slow. Hey, wake up, Furbo. Didn't you see the fish? You gotta help the... I gotta slice it. And I failed. Come on. You crawled. No fish. I like how all of this is designed or is meant to make people believe in the gods again. But sometimes the correlation between divine intervention and just weird things happening isn't quite clear, so at some point they just must believe that Japan is fucking haunted. And here we go. Damn. What a giant salmon. Wow, that's a big one. Hmm? Hey. That's the runes key. Okay, it popped right out of the mouth of that big old fish. I can go save Ume over at the ruins. I'm gonna go all the way in this time. No running away from me now. Hey, give that back. Hey, good move, Emmy. Can't have the kid getting hurt on your watch. What are we waiting for? We got a lost dog to find in Suda ruins. Sorry, kid. Also, I like how we are friends of all animals, unless they happen to be fish, I guess. Oh, Susanna, what are you doing? Hmm? Not you again, Fido. Why must you always dog my footsteps? I'm busy practicing a new secret technique. You see, a terrible monster lurks in Pass beyond this forest. Goes by the name Crimson something or other, and it's rumored to have 100 followers. What do you mean, Crimson something or other? The name slipped my mind, that's all. Anyway, I must rid Pass of the terrible monster before it harms anyone else. But first, I must practice my ultimate secret technique. Then and the bridge to Pass is out, so why rush? But have no fear. Once I master the technique, I shall venture forth and slay the beast, even if I have to swim those turbid waters. Now leave me be, you cur. I have some serious training to do. Sure thing. Let's get rid of that key. I'm sure it's harmless. It could actually be the first dungeon. Oh, let's go look for that kid's dog. I'm actually hoping we might find something more. Nobody's entered these ruins for ages, right? Just think about it. There could be fabulous treasure inside there. But enough talk. Let's start looking. Sing weapons. Can already do that. Gale. My beat. Bullhorn. Cool. Marker. Fencing weapons. Divine instruments. Can be powered up with gold dust. Rare powder is highly valued by merchants and traders. Use it once, and the destructive power of a weapon is increased. Gold dust can be used only once, and only on a single weapon. Note that even weapons powered up using this method can exceed the power of inherently stronger weapons obtained later. Yeah, so it's something you want to save up. Lost. But you know. Guessing we're gonna find some gold dust soon. I'm actually tempted to just upgrade the rosary beads, since the second set of rosary beads is likely to be a little ways off. The demon gates are pretty lame at this point in the game. Well, we're out of salad, so I guess we're gonna start feeding the deer here meat. Hoping to God that they don't develop a taste for it. Oh, how funny. I don't think I've seen a white wolf before. What's your name? What? Come on, tell me your name. You may only be a wolf, but manners are manners. The name's Isun, and this verbal here is Amaterasu. That's a bit of a mouthful. Let's go with Chalky, shall we? As for me, I'm the infamous Fang Trader. Yes, I'm the Great Kiba. Great Fang Trader Kiba. Now then, Chalky. You know about monsters leftovers, right? You know what you get when you defeat a monster. Talking about the demon fangs. All you need to do is tend those monsters' hides. And then, they drop a demon fang just before they disappear. The aristocrats love to have them as a symbol of power. They'll pay any price you care to ask. So then, Sharky, got any of them on you? Naturally, I don't expect you to give them to me for free. The Great Kiba, the Great Kiba, have collected treasures from all over Nippon. We can do as a swap. Great demon fangs for treasures. Oh, that's Trillage Charms, that's the Golden Lucky Cat. Thanks the owner luck, draws money and other valuables near 50. Wooden mat, make a cash offering and sleep on this mat, and your wounds will heal. Peaceful, a mat's a holy tone that keeps demon scrolls at bay. Golden peach, single fruit that fills the astral pouch instantaneously. Okay, so some of these are one use, and some of them are like little perks that you can unlock. And that one's probably about you coax demon fangs out of him. Let's have a look. There are two important aspects to battle that you must be aware of. They are the bonus system, and what is known as the floral finisher. First, let's discuss bonuses. Bonus provides a nice reward for particularly well fought battles. There's two ways to increase the size of the bonus. Yeah, time and no damage. Attack enemies quickly and dodge this strike. Bonus increases the amount of coins that dropped. Next, we'll discuss the technique called the floral finisher. Time warps and slows at the moment the demon leaves its mortal coil. Use the brush at that instant to turn the cadaver into flora. Their resentments will crystallize into a demon fang. The required techniques differ depending on enemy types. You will need to discover which celestial brush power to use. Tales abound of collectors enamored with the bewitching demon fangs. Collecting these fangs will surely prove helpful during your journey. Yeah, so I guess the most basic enemies. Will just drop their stuff when they get cat at the end. Not sure about these guys. Maybe bombs. Oh. Takes too long. Did he just launch a rocket out of his drum? That's what we'll have to do with those nuts. I could just cut them open. Oh. Oh well. Well, now there's something you don't see every day. A white wolf. You look just like that Chiranui. There used to be lots of animals here in Agata Forest, but they started to disappear when the number of monsters increased. Listen to me. Now's hardly the time for that kind of chat. Oh, I wonder what could have happened. I don't suppose you bumped into my son in the forest, did you? Our river was flooded during the storm the other day, you see. The bridge to Kusa village was completely washed away. I asked my son to get to work on building a new bridge, but he's so busy with that dog of his that he just won't make a start. The dog my son's so smitten with is called Umi. I found him injured in the forest a long time ago. My son nursed him back to health, so he's a bit overprotective. He's become so soft that he has no sense of adventure now at all. But if a man lives in the forest, there are things he has to do. Like shit behind a tree. That's why I'm determined to get him to build a new bridge. I'm sure he can do it. I just have to trust in him and be patient. Oh. Used to be a good dad. Oh, what a pain. Deep in Agata Forest, there's a big river called Narayana River. The bridge over was destroyed in a storm the other day. So now I can't get hold of any new stock. Luckily, I've got quite a lot of reserves, so I can still trade. Feel free to take a look if you've been sent to the shopping pub. Oh shit, he has gold dust. Is more gold dust? Okay. And an Infinity Stone. Yeah, you don't see that on Thanos' hand. For better weapons. I'm not that keen, like I'm not in a hurry to power up the mirror, but definitely the beats. Okay, we should really rescue that dog now. I think we're about as powered up as we can possibly become. This looks so friendly. Should I run? We're gonna get a new brush technique here, huh? That's a pretty oddly shaped statue. Look at that, all that moss must have been here for ages. What's up with that weird water? Hey, don't go into the dark water, boy. I don't think you want to go jumping in there, Furball. How about drawing some lily pads so we can check it out? Yeah, we can do that. Get it. Adjust my seat a little bit. So I think there's really only enough gold dust in the whole game to power up all the weapons. Obviously you don't need to power up all the weapons unless you want to be really completionist. I'm not sure if there's like a thing on top, like if you power up all of them you get something. other than a sense of accomplishment, I suppose. Ah, I can still turn the camera when that's good. But yeah, I don't wanna waste it on weapons that I'm unlikely to use a lot. Like, I think there's 4 weapon types, and I remember not using the giant sword a whole lot because it's very slow. Yeah. Give me prayer beads any day of the week. I'm gonna see if I can somehow codify my success rate with the circle drawing. Sometimes it's timing based. The vase. Oh, this is grim. Vase whose unique beauty will surely outlast any flower. So maybe that cursed water doesn't hold lily pads? Should check first. Yeah, no dice. That's a giant bud. It engulfs buried treasure. It brings it up. That only the gods know. A special way to make it open. Yeah, make a thing go into full bloom? I mean, yeah, I know. Yes. Eh. You obtained Steel Sake. Sake brewed with Spirit of Steel temporarily increases defense. Thought we still needed another power to do, otherwise I would have opened the ones outside. But maybe I tried before we revitalized the tree and the power didn't work. Uses Godhood by 1 level. I think Godhood is this little temporary invincibility thing we sometimes got going on for not getting hit a while. One of the little visual tricks the game does to always look its best. Oh, it's one of my favorite monsters in the entire game. Up with this white wall. Looks pretty solid. We're not getting any further. I mean, I don't think even you could do something about this. Let's find another wave. I love this dude. I kinda hate him, but I also... He's a great design. There's just something fun about his character design. He's a pain in the ass, I know, but I don't know. Maybe it's the fondness of beating him eventually. Come on, do your thing. Damn, what happened here? You consumed gourd. Vegetable with many uses. Fills astral pouch a little bit. Actually, I wanted to see if I could make the jump. Alas, I could not. Amaterasu does not actually jump that far. And she has no double jump. I'm not sure if she gets a double jump later in the game, but it's not like Bayonetta where you have a double jump from the get-go. Camera, please. some of these tests can get a little repetitive, but there's just a lot of satisfaction for me too. Maybe it's because you revitalize nature, and that always kind of feels like an accomplishment, especially with the beautiful graphics. But there's just something about the quote-unquote busy work in the game that never feels too overpowering. Also, sometimes you get an incense burner out of a flower bud. Burner is specially designed to release only the purest aroma. Amy, please. Actually get a little higher depending on how long you press the button. Akami Amaterasu, you get up this ledge this instant. Am I just mistaken about this being a way I can go? It worked out. No, that's little. This little twig. So yeah, while we're at it, astral pouch. Maybe some health next. Can you imagine how Amaterasu's fur must look like after jumping into that stink water? So sad. Uh-huh. Tough. Steel Fist Sake. Sake brewed with the spirit of steel temporarily increases attack power. May include lead. Up with this round stone. Much heavier than it looks. It doesn't look like it'll budge no matter how hard you push or pull it. Okay. Explosives. New enemy. Those are fun. Well, fun to an extent, because I need to draw circles on these a bunch, and that might get a little bit frustrating. Do we need to get a hint first, or weaken them? Okay, now look at the chance to use your... Okay, now look for a chance to use your Celestial Rush. Still, this thing's sure got a tough butt. Wonder if you could open his butt before you attack it. There we go. I'm pretty sure I could, if I had cut the butt, the center of the butt, before it fainted. Oh, okay, yeah. We can work with that. Yeah. Oh. I think those might be the game's interpretations or interpretation of Kodamas. The Kodamas are obviously a Japanese mythology thing, even though they, well, in the West they were popularized by Princess Mononoke. You might. Yes, this is a. It has to tutorialize first that. Oh no, it's going up. I need to find. Okay, guys, this is a little. Find. I was about to say something about Kodama. It'll come back to me. What do you mean it closed back up after I opened the other one? Or do I have to weaken them to a point? Yeah, okay, the game actually cues you in. You've seen. God damn it, let me check here. I was hoping for a Demon Fang for that, but we'll get the technique that lets us more Demon Fangs soon enough. Oh, get a load of the size of these mushrooms. I kind of feel sorry for them though. It's so gloomy here. Get a little sunshine is all it would take to perk them up. Oh. Huh. The sky is actually available. That was using the stick. Pretty slow. But if it turns out to be more reliable in certain cases, may use them interchangeably. I'm glad that I can do both. Oh, I actually can cut this one. Anything else in here? Are we being readied for battle? I trust this. Emmy, hold on a sec. My nose felt all itchy since those huge mushrooms back there. Chew! You so don't. I'm probably in for a round trip around the dungeon. Let's deal with this friendly gentleman. Hey, this door has some sort of weird lock on it. That's no ordinary lock. I sense strong evil at work here. What tipped you off, Isun? Seriously, I'd like to know. Well, let's look at the room. There's something up there that we can use. It. I think we may actually need a key. Oh, let's... Huh. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Ah, maybe more fun for him but than for me, but... I mean, look at him. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to hold the left Joy-Con without cutting too deep into my fingers. It's a little... It's even called Blockhead. Yeah, I'm Blockhead. I got this place, so that's all. So that all shall pass. Wait, wait. Make that none shall pass. Do you really think you can penetrate my airtight defense? Oh, impossible. Nothing can harm this body of mine. Of course, there are those weak points of mine. A clean blow there would slay me in an instant, but I wouldn't be foolish enough to expose such a weakness. I'll be on your way. None shall outpass. What? What are you still doing here? You're wasting your time. You shall never penetrate my airtight defense. Of course, and blah 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 blah. The granite wonder he is really getting on my nerves. Amy, give him a good headbutt or something so we can get by. Okay. Now you shall feel my wrath. Okay. Yeah, that tickles. Now you shall feel... Do we have to point on them, or...? Yeah, I think he's on the spot. Did you see that? Glowing spots appeared on his body when he's excited. How about painting a dot on them in the order they appear? So it's, yeah, it's just Simon Says, really. And Blockhead gets really obtuse later on, like 6 or 7 points, appearing in random order. Where are my weak points so obvious? I have failed, but let it be known I died a warrior's death. Now, there's our key. Pick that one up in a second. Just want to circle back around to use a save point. Looks like an exercising arrow for driving away evil. So, but its tip is shaped like a key. In any case, so I do sense its divine power for driving away evil. So yeah, we just bring this up to a little obstacle there, and fine. Really? Gruesome. That is shitty how none of my slashes are really connecting. Oh, this one did. Great. You wonder how much they're worth selling. I barely ever use them. They're like, you know, one-off smart bombs. But right now, combat isn't really that challenging. Even got the decorations back. Oh, this smells like a boss room. But oh, middle. Never mind then. Mind. Oh, this looks like a challenge. Well, large. Humanity's faith made solid. Restores 3 units of solar energy. We are very much fun. '78 combo. Shit. Oh. Yeah, actually pretty close to dying for once. Finally, some excitement. Okay. I think we can afford more health now, and it's like a good time to do so. Oh, wait. Let's uncheck this one. Ew. Well, those look definitely. I like a rare set. Each piece of this Japanese like a rare set to be unique. And another healing bone. Okay, this, like this particular, those two prejudice. Oh, that's so nice. That the way that I don't even have to use lily pads. Looks like the poison that was polluting the water has completely cleared up. Now it looks like a great place for a swim. There's even a waterfall. I bet it would be lots of fun to go straight down it. What I meant was a playful dog like Umi might do that. I haven't forgotten about what we're looking for, have you? Of course. Heh. I haven't given up on hunting down some treasure either. Oh yeah, I mean, wasn't there? Exactly. You obtained Tsuta Runes map. Map displaying the structure's details. Check via the map screen. Okay. Oh, this better be good. A bit. Yes. Damn. Get a special reward, yeah. I'm not sure if the Stray Beans thing had tiered rewards where you get something after 10, 20, whatever. But yeah. I'm not expecting us to catch them all. Woohoo! Anything behind this waterfall? Nope. Obviously, we want to go into the center. The map came a little late into this dungeon. Like, I can think of maybe one location. Might actually get a secret wall, because as we just saw, not all breakable walls. Not sure. Like I said, there's 4 weapon types. There's the mirror that can also function as a shield. There's the beads. There's a huge ass sword that Amaterasu wields with her mouth. Then there is... Yeah, the 4th weapon type escapes me at the moment, but... yeah, it might be fun. Just remember the sword to be pretty slow and not all that interesting. But then again, maybe it'll change. I'll definitely give it another spin. This. Get this through. In behind that barrack. Ah. That's what we were missing. Because this is a dead end, or so it seems. Brilliant. Another one here? I think so, but just be up. Thorough. It's a really great way to teach the player about dead ends. As in, there really shouldn't be any. There's probably something on the other side. And that there is obvious cracks in the walls. And some that are actually hidden. Okay, this room is completely destroyed, and why did I ever do that? Help? Is the main? I think we might be back in the entrance. Which is good. The little frog that sometimes appears on the lily pad is cute. Well, I've just come into existence. I don't know where I'm from, but this water looks nice. Shit. Oh, sorry. Markers over here. Ah, such elegance, such grace. Hmm. Hey look, that light. There's a constellation here. It's another monkey. Wait. I mean, they're families, so yeah. Ah, Materasu, origin of all that is good, mother to us all. I, Tsutagami, the last of the triumvirate of Hanagami flora gods, have humbly awaited your glorious return for 100 years. May the fresh spring growth bloom in your snow-white form, bring new life to the land that suffers under evil. It was Tsutagami, the third and final god of flora. He's the god that can make vines do his bidding. One folktale tells how Tsutagami used that power to tie vines to his body so that he could fly through the air. Hey, that's a Konohana blossom, the flower of the gods over there. Excuse me. Try making a vine sprout right there, right out of it. And yeah, that's the mechanic. Perfect. Oh, it sure is handy to have a god around. You can draw out vines when the Konohana blossom is open. Let's look around and see if any others are blooming. Yes, so I think they auto bloom when we are in a workable distance. And they're not, luckily they are not that hard to make. Oh dear. Hi Succulent Club, how are you? Just a blossom, but also this pathway. More blossoms. And oh, she wrote. Chinese food. That sounds good. Yes, we are a white wolf of divine origin. And are kind of lost as to... oh, right there. And we are equipped with the Celestial Brush, which lets us do all kinds of things. Okay, this one. just learned how to make these vines. And that's ominous. Guess we have to go in there. Thank you. Oh, deep into those ruins, huh? Okay, how disrespectful are we to the forest spirits? Eh. You don't need anything but money and... Oh shit. Go to tips. Scroll down by a wandering artist. Not a holy bone? Yeah, so... The boss in this dungeon is obviously a moose. Oh, hi, fellers. Not another. Cannot. Sure, nothing bad is gonna happen. We're really gonna go in there? Really? Are you serious? I'm getting a real bad vibe here. What's beyond this door? Sure we're ready? Maybe you should go back outside. Are we ready? Game is so good at communicating its challenges. Alright then, let's go for it. Leap first, think later. Ever forward, never learning. Look, Emmy. There's a golden gate. Well, where's the bridge? It'll store the memories of all you've done if you pass through it. That way, if you ever die, you can start over again from that point. It's a free pass to continue with your game, even after you mess up. But it does have its limits. The stored memories will be wiped clean if you quit the game. If you use an origin mirror to save a game, your memories will be transferred there. Either way, passing through a golden gate or saving with an origin mirror will allow you to continue your adventure. Well, you might as well pass on through. Yeah, so there is a checkpoint in front of every boss, and yeah, which is good, because the bosses in this game are no slouches. There's also not that many of them, so... I may God damn it. She is beauty, she is grace. Nice going, Furball. I keep telling ya not to space out like that. So, we are the White Wolf Okami Amaterasu. We are the Sun Goddess, the mother of all creation, and the highest deity of Nippon. Gaze upon our beauty. Something moved. Whoa! Well, check out this big old flower. We just might have stumbled onto something here. Flowers like this are usually just packed with treasure. Oh no, Ome. Is that a dog down here? Hey, let me go. Wolf breath. I'm all covered with your slobber again. Check out that shadow. I see 8. Wait, it couldn't be. No, it's not. Kind of is, though. Ah. Are you that dog that has been sniffing about? I will not allow you to ruin my master's triumphant return. Yeah, creepy Japanese demon spider. Sticking your nose where it does not belong will get you killed. Take your last words, fool. How dare you? Dog is not usually on my menu, but I shall make you an exception. What are you talking about? I saw that dog you gobbled up. And besides, this ain't no dog. This here is a god. Well, it rhymes, kind of. Well now, the beast can't speak. Very well then, I shall send you back to where you came from. This shall not hurt a bit. Stand still for just a moment. Let's find this thing. The boss fights are pretty cool in that they always keep the camera on the enemy. Wait, no, the hooks are on its butt. I'm just realizing how similar this boss is to the first major boss in Metroid Prime. Two? At 3. And yes, it's all eyes and it's all... Oh god. Oh dear god, why? I think we got gobbled up, but I don't think we lose that much health, so... Did it just suck something out of a coupon, or does it have its own special sake? I mean, honestly, both is entirely possible. I've been fermenting sake out of bodily fluids from my victims. It's not the weirdest shit you've seen in this game. We're just gonna take the hit. In fact, we might actually be good because we, when we hurt her, we accumulate godhood. And then we're off the hook for a couple of hits anyway. Oh no, we actually take damage and it bypasses our godhood. That's worse. Yeah, let's just chuck one of those bones, and if she doesn't have a second health bar, we should already be out of the worst. I mean, it's the first boss of the game, and this is a... Oh god, no. No, don't... She just very gracelessly facepalmed. You know what makes that notion really disturbing, Succulent Club? That this is clearly her rear. Eh. Anyway, this is a Studio Clover and a Capcom game. And Capcom, you know, by tradition of the Mega Man series, and also Studio Clover, they have this great tradition. Azimac, that's even worse. And look at that pretty flower. And thus, Amaterasu was able to traverse the vine-covered ruin and defeat the devious Spider Queen lurking within. The ugly arachnade's body had been turned into a beautiful blossom, and a feeling of tranquility reigned throughout the ruins. Inside the hardy blossom was discovered a tiny and defenseless dog, presumably consumed by the fearsome queen. Just when everything had begun to settle down, snarling beast, a weapon long sealed away by the Spider Queen, appeared before Amaterasu's eyes. Oh, we're getting a sword? No, we're getting the... whatever those are. You obtained Divine Instrument, Snarling Beast. A reflector marked with Beastly Seal grants ink bullet power. This Spider Queen was hiding a secret weapon. Tricky old bag. Oh, maybe we'll get more weapons if we defeat some other monsters. Anyway, I can't wait to see what this one does. Look at that, Amy. The dog's just sleeping. Yes, kids, the dog is just sleeping. I'm kidding, the dog is fine. Wonder if this is Ume, you know, the dog that kid was looking for? Let's bring him back once he wakes up. But first, this is actually our first really good look at Isun. Yeah, he's just a little dude with a strange big head. But first, how about a good victory howl? It might even wake him up. Ooh. Yeah, so this was a bit of a pushover because I knew the strategy and B, not much health. But like I mentioned, both Capcom and specifically Studio Clever have this habit of bringing back boss fights, making them harder. So I think we will fight the Spider Queen at least 2 more times, and yeah, she gets more health and more and more tricks up her sleeves. Bad doggy, give me back my key. I gotta go save Ume, quick. Huh? Oh, Ume, is that you? Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? Must have been so scary all alone. You have no idea? That dog has seen some shit. What's wrong, Ume? Not your dog, kid. He was deep within the ruins, and he didn't seem to wanna leave. Really? How come, Ume? You mad at me for running away without you? You got it all wrong, kid. You only think you left Kidwalk behind. Truth is, he decided to stay at the ruins himself. He did? But why? Maybe he was trying to set an example by showing you how anyone, even a dog, could have an adventure. That's... okay, I guess that's a reason. Look at it this way. There's not much separating a boy from a man. They grow up before you know it, and accomplish great things. Still failing to see the lesson here? I see. So I guess you knew. You know everything, Ume. Like how my dad told me to go fix the bridge, destroyed by the storm. And how I tried to get out of it because I was scared of failing. But your fearless adventure has changed me. Okay. You've given me the courage to stop shirking responsibility. My dad's fishing pole. I lost it in the forest some time ago. Did you sniff it out in those ruins? All by yourself? Well, I'm gonna fix that bridge, all by myself. Boy, is Dad gonna be surprised. Yeah, let's do that scary construction work. All by yourself, kid. That is the lodge of the father and son, and yeah. There's also the new bro. Grants the ink bullet power. Is stronger as a offensive weapon? Who knows? I'm gonna go seek out a safe point. And I'm gonna call it a stream for the day. It's been 3 hours. Can't climb this without the cat power, so that's that. Nothing behind. Nope. And yeah. This was a fun stream. And what better way to end it than with a huge boss fight? Hello, Wolfie. I don't suppose you see my son? It seems he was fishing out at the deep abyss not long ago. He's nowhere to be seen now. Hope my son hasn't started building a bridge at the rapids. Maybe I worry too much. I should just butt out. The best thing I can do is to leave him to his own devices. But you told him to build that bridge. Okay, maybe he's not that good a father as I previously surmised. Those. Steelfish sake. I just wanna save my game. I think it's over there. Another Traveler's Charm. I think I reached it? Yeah, the merchant's right over there, and then I can save. I think I'm just gonna get rid of all the exorcisms and Traveler's Charms for now. Because there's good money in them, and I not want to micromanage with temporary buffs anyway. Like some healing, sure. I should actually buy some of those. Yeah, polygons. Let's stock up. Yeah, all the way to 10. Why not? And there's some... actually worth it. But not quite yet, because our health is very low. Yeah. So, anyway, today's Thursday. Friday night. Back. Again at 9 PM. Again. And play more of this. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider following. And it helps me out a ton. And yeah, next time, more Kami. Have a great day everyone, take care of yourself, and I'll see you then. Bye!